Hey, what is up YouTube? This is Bobo23 here, bringing you back another Wi-Fi battle. And today is an NU game against a guy named of Eeveegirl. I will find out the Smoken Wi-Fi Battle Finder. And this game is quite fun, it's quite long, and it's quite stally. But yeah, let's just get into it. He is gonna lead off with his Gabite, and I'm gonna lead off with my Electrode. I guess he predicted that, and if I have hit the HP Ice, it will make this game a whole lot better. But I have the HP Grass just for Sesame Toad and stuff, and that sucks. Because if I have HP Ice, I can handle his Gabite as well as his Among Us, and that's bad. But he goes for the Horn Claws on the first turn, and setting up early in the game is not a really good idea. And yeah, I'm just gonna take that. He's gonna get some Rocky Helmet, and I'm just gonna put him to sleep. And I'm gonna switch up to my Floatzel as he pulls the switch of his own to his Among Us. And I don't know what he's predicting, but he switches out back to his Gabite as I'm just gonna go for the Ice Punch, and I'm Choice Bandit and stuff. It's 4 times super effective. So that he's gonna take out his Gabite, and that's an early 6-5 lead for me. I'm gonna take some rough skin damage, and it's funny how Gabite is NU but Garchomp is OU. But yeah, and here he brings in his Miltank, and I don't know what kind of Miltank this is, but he shows the Stealth Rock, so I know it's just the basic special defensive wall with the Milk Drink and Stealth Rock and stuff. Sorry. And he's just gonna send out his Water Tail as I go for the Stealth Rocks, meaning he have a Rocker and a Rapid Spinner just like me, and both of them are Armaldo. But he's just gonna go for the Scald, get the burn, and I don't really mind because my Armaldo is just to Rapid Spinner with the rocks and set up the rock switch he already did. And right here I'm gonna switch out to my Floatzel because I can resist the Scald, and I have the Water Veil, I believe, so I cannot get burned from the Scald. And I'm just gonna deal as much damage as possible to this Water Tail because it's such a big threat, it's such a bulky Pokemon. So I'm just gonna keep going for Crunch. A Choice Bandit Crunch is unstepped, so it's not gonna do that much, but it's like a 4-hit KO, I believe. And he's just gonna spin away the rock. I believe he Toxic me, and then go for the Rapid Spin on this following turn. And he's just gonna switch out to his physical tank, which is Among Us, and Among Us is such a big threat, trust me. And Among Us is the king of NU. He's just annoying, and I'm gonna get out of there fearing the Giga Drain. So I'm just gonna switch out to my, what is this? Oh no, I switched out to this predicting a Spore because I already burned, where I just go straight for the Giga Drain and bring me down to red health. And I believe another Giga Drain is gonna take me out because after the burn, oh, he withdrew his his Among Us and go to his Water Tail. And I'm right here, I'm just sacking my Armaldo because I'm just gonna go for Exeter, and that's doing some stupid damage. And I believe he's just gonna he goes to the Rapid Spin hoping that it can kill, but it just did 3 damage, and he just wastes his Water Tail life. That's just stupid. But yeah, my Armaldo goes down to the burn, and I'm just gonna bring in my Electrode and not gonna go for the Volt Switch. I'm just gonna go straight for the Thunderbolt, because if I go for the Volt Switch, I will give him Switch Initiative instead of me getting the Switch Initiative, and that's really stupid. So he's gonna send in his Among Us, and if I have HP Ice, I can just switch up, bring it in and go for the HP Ice, because this thing tend to be physically bulky and not specially defensive, because its special defense is quite bad actually. So yeah, and I go to my Floatzel predicting a Spore, but he actually goes straight for the Giga Drain, and my Floatzel goes down. Right here I switch up to my Electrode just to go for the Volt Switch just to get some damage, and then go to my own Among Us as he goes straight for the Giga Drain, and that's really not gonna do anything because it's 4 times resisted, I believe. And right here I go for the Spore, he goes for the Spore as well, and I believe it's a Speed tie, or he's just faster than me. I believe it's a Speed tie and he wins the Speed tie, which yeah, is quite fair, I believe. He's just gonna switch out to his Hitmore, and I get the first turn wake, and I go for the HP Ice. I believe I should just go for the Spore right there, but I just want to deal damage to his Among Us. But his Hitmore just gonna go for the Horn Claws as I'm gonna go for the Spore. So now he's asleep, and every time he bring in his Hitmore, all he does is just set up Horn Claws, which is really funny. And right here, what? We have a double switch. He's gonna switch out to his Miltank as I bring in my Chinchino, and I thought he's gonna go for the Body Slam to paralyze me. So I'm gonna go to my Among Us, but he actually just go for the Heal Bell. So his Hitmore is awake, but the good thing is I can go for the Spore to make it one of his Pokemon to fall asleep, and it stays Among Us. And actually my Chinchino, I need to keep it alive for as long as possible because it's the only check to his Miltank, because it's the only physical Pokemon I have left. So I'm just gonna go for the HP Ice to deal damage again to his Among Us, but he bring in his Haunter and go for the sub, but he actually can see that my HPS is doing more than 25%, so he shouldn't set up the sub. That's really stupid on his part. And right here I predicted the Shadow Ball, but he go for the Slash Bomb, and that is the key of the game, which means that I'm just gonna go for the Rock Blast, and I'm gonna go down to my own Life Orb Recall, which is really bad because now I have nothing for his Miltank, and his Miltank can just come in anytime and just shit on my whole team. And I'm just gonna bring in my Choice Specs. Oh, did I mention that this is Choice Specs Modest Nature Electrode? So yeah, because it's damn fast, it doesn't need to be timid. And right here I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch, and he just switches out to his Miltank, and I'm just gonna speed up this part because it's really stally. All that happens in this part is I'm just gonna go for the Psychic. Why did I go for the knockoff? I'm just gonna go for the Psychic as he goes for the Heal Bell, I believe there. And I'm just gonna set up deal as much damage as possible with Psychic, as he just gonna go for the Body Slam, and when he gets low enough he's just gonna go for the Milk Drink like a bitch. And yeah, you're just gonna go for the Body Slam, and I'm just gonna go for the Wish right there. And yeah, so that part has ended as he brings in his Hitmore. If I hit that Psychic, I'm gonna go, and he's gonna set up with this one clause, and as you can see that this Psychic actually did quite a lot. And if I hit the first Psychic and I hit the Psychic, his Hitmore would be dead and my life would be easier. But since his Hitmore is alive because I get paralyzed there, which really mattered a lot, his Hitmore is still alive. So here I'm just gonna bring in my Electrode, and I'm just gonna go for the Thunderbolt. No more points, just going for the Volt Switch. And he brings in his Among Us, get a crit with the Thunderbolt there, and I'm the one to let my Electrode go to sleep, so I'm just gonna switch into my Among Us to let it fall asleep. And he's just gonna go for the Synthesis like a shit. Why does he carry the Synthesis? Really have the Regenerator. But yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Signal Beam, the hardest thing I have to hit him, as he's just gonna go for the Clear Smoke. I don't know what he was doing. Oh, he said that he misclicked there. I think yeah, he misclicked. And I'm just gonna go for the switch up back to my Among Us to burn some sleep, since as he go for the Giga Drain. And I really hope that I'll wake up here, but I didn't wake up there. And right here, after he set up the home clause, I'm like praying that I will wake up, but yeah, I still sleep. So yeah, we know what's gonna happen. He's just gonna hit his Fire Blast, and of course I am physically defensive, not especially defensive, so I'm gonna go down to that Fire Blast. And he had +1 attack, so this Sucker Punch is gonna kill me. Psych! I'm gonna leave with 3 HP and just gonna go for the Thunderbolt on his Hitmore, and he is gonna bring in his Among Us to finish me off with a Giga Drain. And I believe he still have his Among Us and his Miltank left. And yeah, that's a good game, Eeveegirl. If you guys enjoyed, you can give a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.